Well, former President Donald Trump appeared in court in Lower Manhattan today. He is appealing the $5 million judgment after a jury found that he sexually abused and defamed writer E. Jean Carroll. Protesters lined the street outside the courthouse this morning saying they stand with Carroll and calling on Trump to pay up. And just a short time ago, Donald Trump spoke outside Trump Tower, once again taking aim at E. Jean Carroll and claimed he did nothing wrong. Eyewitness News reporter Lauren Glassberg is outside the courthouse in Lower Manhattan with the very latest on today's proceedings. Lauren.
Well, Liz, this was really just about a 20-minute hearing at the Second U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals. 3 judges listening to arguments in Donald Trump's appeal of a jury's finding that he sexually abused E. Jean Carroll. Now, Carroll, who was at the hearing today, says that Trump attacked her in a dressing room back in 1996 in a department store. A jury awarded her $5 million, but Trump's legal team says that the verdict should be tossed out because of, quote, highly inflammatory and inadmissible evidence, including the infamous Access Hollywood tape in which Trump talks about grabbing women. The judges likely won't make a ruling before the November election. Now, Trump, who is the Republican nominee for president, was also in attendance today, but it was really hard to catch a glimpse of him due to all the additional security he now has. But he may have seen those people who came out to show their support for E. Jean Carroll. He returned back to Trump Tower and spoke just a few minutes ago about this case.
It's an appeal of a ridiculous verdict of a woman I have never met. I don't know. I have no idea who she is. She wrote a book and she made a ridiculous story up.
Meanwhile, Trump's legal team is also awaiting a decision by another judge here in New York. Judge Juan Merchan is expected to decide today whether he will delay sentencing in Trump's criminal hush money case. He was convicted on 34 felony counts of falsifying business documents related to hush money payments to a porn actress. Trump is supposed to be sentenced on September 18th. His lawyers say that that would be improper because it is so close to the November election, and Judge Juan Merchan has already delayed his sentencing once. All of these legal wranglings are happening just days before the debate between Trump and his new opponent, Vice President Kamala Harris, who's the Democratic nominee for president. So he is, of course, preparing for that, as is she, and we'll have more on that later today on Eyewitness News. For now, we're live in Lower Manhattan. Lauren Glassberg, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.